third tier on top. So it is gonna be a, oh, we're gonna break everything. What is going on, guys? It is Garfunkel, and today we have a treat in store for you and me, specifically me. Today we are unboxing the PS4 Pro. So we're gonna unbox this thing. I have not opened it. This is exactly how it came in the mail today, coming from the lovely old Amazon. And let's see how it goes. I got a little more of an aerial shot to open this now. I got my trusty Leatherman to open the box. I'm really hoping this PS4 Pro is going to help with some of my content with streaming PlayStation, streaming Fortnite, Rocket League, and all that. I'm trying to really increase the quality of my content, so let's see if this is going to be a helpful tool to get that done. Box is not too bad to open. We got some lovely paper in here, and ta-da! The big old box for the PS4. Heck of a console there. It's much bigger than this. The PS4 just has 2 tiers. This has a 3rd tier on top. So it is gonna be a, oh, we're gonna break everything. It is a little bit larger, and it's probably broken now. So this is it. We got a nice box. I mean, typical of PlayStation boxes. A little bit of a break here in the box. Not too bad though. Going over the contents of what's inside here. We got the console, a controller, and this is the updated controller, which I have the old one still, so this will be nice. The joysticks are a little bit different. We got a mono headset, HDMI, power cable, USB cable, and some just printed documents. Top of the box here, nothing crazy. This side, same thing, nothing crazy. And then just some random stuff, random games on the back. Nothing too insane. More or less what I expect of every PlayStation box or gaming console box that I would ever get. Of course, we're going boxception here. We had our shipping box, we have the outer box for the PlayStation, and then we have a third box that holds the actual console in place. And I think we're good with our knife for now. So let's open this up. And we're gonna start it off with our starter guide. Does anyone actually read these? And we're gonna keep going. And now we get to the good stuff. So we got cardboard. This is probably gonna be all of our cables, our headset, all that junk that we need in order to play. It is a different power cable than the PlayStation. So if you are gonna use, if you're gonna upgrade, you're gonna have to get a different cable if you want multiple cables, okay? If you're someone that transfers your PlayStation from your gaming monitor or whatever to your actual household TV, you're gonna need to get a second cable if you don't wanna keep switching out cables. You can't use your PlayStation one, unfortunately. This is our micro USB, probably for charging our controller, and then the mono, which I really, really wish they had a dual headset. It wasn't just this mono, because I don't know if you play Fortnite, but if you do not have a real headset to go along with that game, you're in for a hard time. So upgrade this headset for sure. We have in here our controller, and yep, it is the newer version. I think it's version 2, whatever you want to call it. The difference is going to be with, it actually feels a little more matte, maybe a little lighter. Buttons feel about the same, but the actual joysticks feel much different. And I'll kind of show you here on my old one. If you could see this joystick, it used to be rubber, and that rubber is just deteriorated. So I tried to glue it back together, but doesn't feel very good. There is quite a bit of a difference here between the two controllers. I like the buttons of this one a little bit better. They feel a little more mechanical. All right, well, I'll give that a shot. Put these over here. And then that's it for this box. Power cable, HDMI, so we'll have another one of those, micro USB, and headset. Now to the fun part. So this is actually going to be the console. It is encased in more cardboard. And here it is. So we'll get rid of this box too. And we've got our console. So it is a little bit heavy. Nice PlayStation logo. I really like that. It's basically like a mirrored material. Chrome maybe, I guess you could say, but it's very nice and shiny. Looks very appealing. But like I was saying, 3 tiers. Disc goes in here. Power button is here. And the eject button is here. 2 USBs on the front. I didn't really like how the old PlayStation 4 was designed with the power buttons. Super hard to see and tell which one was the power and which one was the eject button. This might be a little bit easier. It's a long button. Nice tactile feel when you press the buttons. We'll look on the bottom now. So this is actually pretty cool. The rubber stands for this console to actually sit on are the shapes of the buttons. So you got your X, you got your square, triangle, and circle. And that goes all the way around. Nice rubber so that way it doesn't scratch up any surfaces that you put them on. That's pretty cool. And then you have your PlayStation logo here. Nice and shiny as well. Not that chrome finish, but a nice black shine to it. Up here we have some buttons too. I'm not really sure what those are. So that you have your square, your circle, triangle, and X again here, but there's like a hole in it. Almost looks like you can put like your headset in there, but that's definitely not it. So I'll have to figure out what that is. Power port, HDMI. This is going to be for your PS4 camera. Then you have your digital optic out, your USB, and then your Ethernet cord, your LAN cable. And that's pretty much it. So there is an added USB, which I love because the PS4 only had 2 USB ports and both of them were on the front. This will be nicer if you use a secondary microphone like I do. I have the Blue Snowball. So if you use a secondary microphone, you have to have the cable, this is the cable for it, you had to have the cable running to the front of it. So that looks super tacky. I really didn't like that, so I'm glad that is there. I'm a big fan of cable management, so that did not allow me for very good cable management. We have some more like tape here. I'm not sure what it's protecting. Maybe it's the hard drive. There's a screw there. I really have no idea what this is. So I'll have to figure out what that is. And then not much here. Just showing HDMI, DTS HD, Dolby True HD, and Blu-ray disc. Letting you know what capabilities it has. But other than that, very similar to the PS4. Just gonna have a little bit more power, more USB ports. I think it looks a little sleeker as well, even though it is bulkier, which kind of doesn't make sense, but I think you understand what I mean. And I'm gonna try it out. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.